very echoey in here. I just open the door. Too echoey. It's so cloudy. Okay, so I'll be making a bralette. Definitely not new to crochet per se, but yeah. Okay, so to make a bralette, you need to start off with a slip knot. And I'm just going to repeat what I just did. So to do a slip knot, you need to hold the yarn. Ooh, my hands are shaking. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. So you hold the hook on your non-dominant hand, and you hold the yarn on your. You hold the hook on your dominant hand, and the yarn on your non-dominant hand. Okay. And the way I hold the yarn is I insert it through the gap between my index finger and my middle finger. Okay. And I take it through over to my pinky. I yarn over once and I kind of hold it together there. And of course, your hook. The hook I'm using is a 4mm hook. Okay. The hook I'm using is a 4mm hook. And I'm going to start off with a slip knot. To do a slip knot, you need to yarn over, pull through, and I'm just going to do what I call a chain. And that first chain makes up the knot for me. And I just pull my yarn. Okay. For the bralette part, to start off your bralette, you're going to need to chain. So I'm going to be doing the bra cups first. Obviously, with every bralette, you need a bra cup before you can go to the body of it. So to do my bra cup, I am going to start with this middle part here. And this middle part is a total of 9 chains. So 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, yarn over, pull through, 4, and you get the logic, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to start the actual, little U's or V's, whatever they're called. Okay, and to do that, we're going to be using single crochet. So to do a single crochet, you see at the top of this V here, you're going to go into that. Most people, like some people, not most, a lot of people do it the way I do. I don't do it this way. It's so much work. Oh God, going into every single ridge. Oh my. Okay, so most people go into these ridges at the back. So you can see these little lumps or humps or whatever you want to call it at the back. Okay, some people go into that. It gives a neat stretchy end. But when you do it this way, it's not stretchy. However, it is easier to go into. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go into that first loop. So the one after the under the one with the hook on it. I'm going to go into it, yarn over and pull through. I'm going to repeat, and that's a single crochet. So go into that top loop, into it with the hook. Note my hook is facing downwards, preferably, so you don't mess things up. You're going to yarn over, pull through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. And you're going to yarn over and pull through. Okay. And you're going to keep doing that until you get all the way down. This is the trick. Because the thing is, probably wondering why I'm using 2 little balls of yarn here, because I don't like thin wool. But if that's the only thing they have at the store, you have no choice, and the colors are beautiful. So I'm like, you know what? It's all good. 2 strands make 1 strand of this anyway. Well, technically 2 strands make 1.5 of it. So it's going to be quite chunkier than this. But hey, you work with what you got. You work with what you got. It has no choice. Okay. So I'm just gonna continue on the way down. I see I have a viewer. Hello, person. I don't talk much, sadly. Don't really know what to say half the time. Okay, so now we're at the end of it. I'm gonna do that last. As you can see, it's the very last one there. Okay. Now you're gonna hold it at the back there. Try and make that little knob at the end show. Okay. And then you're going to go into, basically I'm noticing it's actually the same one there. And you're going to do 3 more. So that's 1, 2, 3 into the same spot. Okay? And then oh, did I make a mistake? No, I don't think so. If I did, I'm just gonna go back. You're gonna keep going down. These are going to be quite hard to see. Okay, so you're going to be going at the top of these spaces here. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So in between here, it looks like it's knotted in the middle. It's not, that's where the gap is. Okay, so you're going to go into that. And it's normally quite free if your hands are free. So if you do it tight, it's going to be tight. If you do it loose, ooh, you can see better there. Okay, so where it interlocks there is where the gap is. Okay, so loosen up your hands if you're going along with. Okay. Aha! I did do it wrong! Whoa! Okay, we're going back, we're going back. We're reversing! Or there goes my readable material. Okay, we're reversing all the way back. Okay, do not go past that. I just noticed why it was weird, because it's at the end here. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you're going to chain 1 from here. So chain 1, you're going to go back onto this. Okay, so you see this very first space here? That's what you're going to go into. And then into every single one. I never really count these because I trust I know where I'm going. um, but I do advise you do count at the beginning. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's count the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, which is accurate. So you want these 8 to be there. Okay, so it's going to be a total of 8 there. Then we have this little, I don't know what to call this. This is like a, I don't know. It's a corner, it's a tip. I'm not sure. We'll call it a tip. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we're going to call this a tip. Okay, so this little tip here, it's quite hard to go into right now. No matter how loose your fingers are, it's going to be, ow, that's a broken nail right there. Okay, just going to go into that 3 times, like I did on the other side. Sadly, it was on the wrong side. I apologize. Okay. So you're going to go into that 3 times, in that same hole 3 times, as you can see there. Okay, and then you're going to go into every ridge like I was showing the other time. So 1, let's see if we can get it accurate. 2, 3, 4. The aim is 7 here. 6 and 7, yay! Because the third one that you did here counts as the 8th. So let me just. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, why do we have 8? Is because we went into the chain after the one by the hook when we started. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to form a little. It's weird and a U shape right now, but eventually as you go on, making those 3 stitches in the same hole, it's going to start peaking like this. Ooh. This is the worst weather for me. I hate this weather. Thank you so much. Orange is actually one of my very first favorite colors. This was a swatch, this blue is a swatch. I chose the color orange, first of all, because camera quality, horrible. I apologize. But yeah. Okay, so I've chained 1. I'm now going into my round 2. Around 2. I don't even count these things. I just go at it. Because you know when you know things, you just know them and you don't even like, that's why I don't like patterns. I can read them, but planning on doing them, because when I do my stuff, I do not do it according to plan all the time. Whew. Okay, I'm currently getting to the peak, and to know your peak is the hole directly above the hole. Okay, so currently sideways. Let me just show this nicely. Okay, so this is our last stitch that we did before we started our little trio. So we're going to go into that last one first. Okay. Now, for this, you won't be able to actually see that hole. So what I'm going to do is, on this very first corner that we did here for this peak, we're going to go into the second one. Okay, so the second one will then become our peak. So we're going to put 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. So 3 single crochet stitches. I used to like lime green, but now this color is my favorite, mainly because of Avatar. Vendor. I know, right? Like Avatar totally brought me back to orange, and I love the neutral colors they used for him. So neutrals started becoming one of the things I use a lot. Yes, it is. It is. It is very difficult for me to do it slowly because of muscle memory. Because I constantly, because the bralettes was something I actually did for summer. It's currently summer here in South Africa. I'm not sure where you're from, Ma'am Daphne. So yeah. It's quite difficult doing it slowly currently, and my frame rate is not my frame right now. So it's not even going as fast as it's supposed to. But it's okay. As long as I get to share it with my other fellow magicians. Or my fellow beginner magicians. All good. Okay, so currently going down again. Now I'm currently all the way at the end. Okay, so most people also count this little ridge. As you can see, there are little ridges on my bralette as well. Most people count ridges as a stitch, but I don't. I'd rather work into them because it gives me guidelines as well. There's always need for guidelines. Okay, so, yep. Ooh, Texas! I always wanted to go. I wanted to be that typical person with the accent and everything. Oh my god, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know, I find that when people do accents, it's quite rude, so I'm never gonna bother. Yeah, it is summer right here and I'm blazing hot. But it's raining. It was literally hailing like stones, earlier. I'm like, should I cancel this stream? But I'm like, no, it's my first one and I have to do it because I'm so nervous. So I might as well get at it. So yeah, this is me. The world is amazing, isn't it? Cold here, one blazing like snowstorm in one place. Okay, I just chained one and I'm going back up again. But yeah, snowstorm in one place, hurricane in another, blazing hot in another country. It's quite fascinating, very fascinating. I always talk to my mom about that. Just like, yeah. It's so hot here. It's annoyingly sun. But then I don't like winter either. You know, I like the in-betweens. I like the springs and the falls. Those work for me. Yay! Oh, British accents are the best though. Which reminds me, I wanted to I think British accents are quite hot. But then apparently, South African accent is one of the top 10 here in the world, and I'm just like, ow! How is, no, I don't understand. But yeah, apparently so. I don't want to do, no, I'm not gonna be stereotypical like that. I literally did a whole paper on stereotypical accents and stuff, like stereotypes in general. So I'm not gonna be one of the hypocrites. No, I'm not gonna. No, it's all good. Okay, so we're getting closer now, and it's easier to see where the hole is. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this hole here, because this is my top. So this is where I'm going to go into next. So one there. Okay, so here's the hole we started with. And I'm going to go right above that. Another thing I'm finding as a struggle right now is actually facing my work towards you as well. Because when I work, I literally work haphazardly, so you get me doing this half the time. Like my work just changes, but then like I have to work flat. This is weird. This is so weird. And I always work above my work, so when I work, you would mostly see me work like this. So working flat like this is weird as well. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, still going down. Still going down. It's nice to meet you, Daphne, from Texas. Someday I'll go there. I think, yeah, someday in life. But everything, cowboy hats and stuff is what comes to mind. And the howdy partner kind of situation is just, no. I can't. How is it over there in Texas? Is it cold? Is it actually cold? How cold is it if it is? Okay, getting back to my peak. Look at that, it's so much easier to see now. Okay, so now you can see a definite hole here. Let me just get it up close. Okay, so there's a definite hole here now. So above that is where you would always go. That's how I gauge things. Sadly, very sadly. Okay. And now just going back down. Yeah, this is gonna happen for a while. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the bralette. Or my time will go above, slightly above what I wrote down there. That was supposed to be a 2-hour stream. At this rate, it might take more. Okay, I don't want to kick you off my table. It's a very small table I'm using. I might need to kick it off my table. You know what I need? One of those bowls. I saw one of those bowls. I want one of those crochet bowls where you put your yarn in and it just like tumbles in there. Yeah, I need one of those. I can't do the grocery bags and stuff. No, that doesn't work. I just yeet it onto my floor and I just let life take its course. Oh, what do you say? Oh, yay, I'm being called sweet. Yes, please do. I'll try to keep to my schedule so you can people like you can like join me while I crochet? Because that'll be great. It's the whole point. Because it's crochet with me. That'll be great. It was cold for a couple of weeks, but now getting hotter. A shame. Okay, but like, which would you prefer, cold or hot? Just asking. Cold or hot? Between the two, I'd rather be cold because I can layer up. You know, I can always layer up. Now that I crochet, sadly I don't crochet for myself. But if push comes to shove, I probably would. So I can always layer up on my own stuff. Not looking forward to summer, oh shame. Okay, there goes my answer. It's getting hotter and it's probably not summer yet. Oh, okay, I see. Do you crochet? Like if you do, what do you prefer to crochet? Because I'm a very confused crochet person. You know the way people are like, ooh, and the minis? Yeah, that's what I call it, by the way. You know those toys? Those toys people make out of crochet? Yeah, I call it in the minis because I can't pronounce the word. I really can't pronounce the word, so I'm never going to try. So people do minis, and most people specialize in blankets. Most people specialize in, like, you know, novelty stuff like coasters. I specialize in clothing mostly. So, yeah. I'm a very confused clothing person though, because I crochet according to the weather. So during summer, I crochet. I can only do the basics. It's okay. The basics are great too. I love the basics. I'm currently still also doing the basics, like those complicated stitches. Yeah, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I literally do like, I try my hands on like different stitches, like back loops and all these weird puff stuff, like on my YouTube channel. But I hardly ever use them. I always just go back to my basics, like the single crochet, double crochet, half double, and triple sometimes. That even the triples are hassle for me. So the basics are great. I'm not even going to judge there. There's no judgment because I do the basics too, as you can see. I'm currently doing only the basics. Because doing them complicated stuff, nah. Okay, so video. Oh, you taught your mama. And then she look at it, and now she's doing sweaters. Aww, that's so sweet, man. My mother calls crochet knitting. It took me a while to get her to call crochet, so I'm just like, I'm never gonna bother teaching you, Ma. So yeah. Okay, so let me be that notebook person. When you lose count, when you're doing things, stitch markers. Stitch markers help you, but I avoid stitch markers like the plague because I don't like them. The thing is, I'm already very systematic, so I won't lie, I'm not trying to boast or anything, but I hardly ever lose count of what I'm doing because I'm always in what I'm doing, even when I'm distracted. So I would say trick to losing count is try be more aware of what you're doing and stitch markers. Oh, but yeah, that's about it. But a blanket, are you like doing the blanket from like scratch, like the whole blanket, or you like doing squares and stuff and combining them later kind of situation? Because yeah, I did start with the squares, but I never put them together. That's the problem. You never put them together to make the blanket, but I guess the blanket from scratch would make sense more. And it starts turning into a rounded triangle. Okay, there we go. Down to that question. I should really read things fully. I'm sorry. A rounded triangle sounds pretty cool to me though. I mean, if you can make it work, you can make it work as long as it looks like like a blanket at the end of the day. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. See, squares. But then you need time to put it together later, and that's the point line. It's kind of like weaving in ends. It's horrible. It's just plain horrible trying to put it together, but it's very satisfying once it's done. And you're like, whoa! Oh my gosh, that worked out so much more quicker. Because I know trying to do a blanket from scratch, you look at it and you're like, is this even going anywhere? Is this going anywhere? Or the squares, you're like, okay, I have these many squares to do, then I can do this and do this. And it's, you plan better with it. So yeah, the squares work. Yes, that's the thing. You can do so many things with them squares. You can do so many things with the squares, and you can make as many as you want, and you would hardly ever get bored if you do, because I also get bored with like large stuff. I'm currently making a sweater. I'm on half of it with an arm. I can show you now if you want to see it. But yeah, yeah. That's why I would rather do the squares than starting a blanket from scratch, personally. But hey, no judgment. Do as you wish. Do as you wish. Oh, okay. Gotta check things. I am horrible with like technology. Technology is not my friend. I actually didn't think of that, hey? But when I think coasters, because most of the things are, oh, wait. Yes, those squares can be coasters. Because when I think coasters, I expect it to be like hard. But crochet is naturally flimsy, except this. This is quite hard. Using 2 wools, it's quite hard. But it's still flimsy, as you can see. So I'm like, wait, you can make it hard by using glue. You can do a glue solution to make it hard. So yeah, coasters. Thank you. Oh, but then it kind of branches out of my clothing. It's coasters more no faulty. No, stick to one thing. Stick to one thing. When you talk to yourself. I'm sorry, I talk to myself a lot. I sound crazy, but yeah. I apologize if that's very crazy and weird. But I'm a naturally weird person. Because normal is boring. While I try to sort my life here with my wool. Okay. Okay, that's another peek. Where are you? Okay. Yes, you can call me Phoenix Rose or just Rosie. My name is Rosita, but I hate people calling me my full name. Like the full name the way I just said it. So Rosie Rose, whichever you would like to call me, is okay. Phoenix Rose is my brand name, so. Okay, I'm just gonna go faster now because I've basically said what needs to be done for each bra cup. And I need to yeet these things off my desk. Yeet. There we go. There we go. We can just leave that there. Ah, so much more space. I feel like this table's so empty right now. I'm tempted to like clutter it up with stuff, but then like, no, I like a clean space as well, actually. Rosie Rose, yes! Aw. Hello! I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I would actually like to know how you came across my stream. Did you just like randomly like, oh, this person is streaming, click. I think next time if I'm ever doing something like this, the need two things, I'm just gonna probably just make the other part. Because this is quite boring. Oh wow, I'm already bored, what? Well, not me bored, I actually like this. This is so comforting. Like, this is how I relieve my stress and just forget things. I don't mind it, but I think it's quite boring repeating the same thing like this, especially a very basic stitch like this. Yes! I was like, yes, crochet! Oh, thank God. Oh, it's so nice to see, fella. Like, it's like one thing to like, oh, I'm standing up because I'm like, pain. Okay. It's one thing to like post stuff and like receive comments on them, but it's another thing to like, you know, speak and have others like, you know, chat to you in live, in real, in like, you know, live. So it's not something I would normally do because I'm quite a shy person. So yeah, I'm glad you found my stream. Thank God you found my stream. It wasn't for naught. And when you pick it back up, so calming and tranquil. It is, I totally agree. Thank goodness to know other people are on the same wavelength. And I love it. I love it. Okay. I seriously need that yarn ball. But I'm broke. Yo, I didn't have said that. Okay, let's see how many I've done so far. I think I'm gonna do a small boob. I'm not gonna make it as big as this, because it's gonna be for a small. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so how I counted. So one of these ridges is actually 2. So this is the middle. Ridge, 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 ridge. Okay, I call it ridge. I don't know why. Or row, but yeah. All the same thing. Okay, so middle part from the middle. Make sure you turned it right, because now you have this weird shape thing on the side sometimes. Okay, so from the middle, you need to clearly be able to see the middle to be able to count it nicely. Okay, so I'm just gonna count from this middle. 2, 4, 6, 8, and this is currently only 1. So 9. Should also be the same on the opposite side. So the middle, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So I'm on 9. Going into 10, row 10. Yay! Let me just pick up my book and refresh my brain. I write everything. My book looks horrible right now. I don't want to show it. I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to flip through here and recap on my little what the bra cups should be. I think it's 14 for a size small, 16 for a size, yeah. So yeah, I think I got it. Okay, so this is currently a size medium bra cup, this blue one. Okay, let me count from the middle. Okay, there we go. So you can clearly see a middle here and ridge. Okay, if you turn it this way, you can't really clearly see it because it looks like it's joined here. So you always need to turn it to the position where you can actually clearly see it. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so this is a size medium bra cup. What I'm gonna do today is a small because it takes time. So I'm going to end only at row 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. So I'm going to end here. And that's how small the bra cup is going to be. Yeah, currently on 10. Oh, I'm almost there. Yay! Yay! I don't know if I've said this, but thank you for being my first viewer. It's so nerve-wracking doing this for the first time, and it's really nice to see that there's actual engagement. And I love that you're engaging with me, and you're so sweet too. Thank you for being sweet too. Okay, I'm gonna try go as fast as possible. so I can get working on it, on the rest of it. I would actually like to see how long I've been here. Whoa, nearly an hour. What? Already? Yo. Okay. Ah, sweet. Thank you. Enjoy your errands. Okay, currently still working on it. Woo, I am hungies. I am so hungies. Okay, I'm at the peak again, doing 3 single crochets at the peak. And going back down. Done my chain 1 and I've turned, now going up again. It's quite difficult holding 2 wools at the same time. If you try it, please do send me your do tell on your experience, because my first experience was horrible. Yeah, this kept happening. It kept detangling while I try to work, and I would normally just grab one wool. And when you grab one wool and you continue and you're like on your 5th row from there, and then you find out and it's just like sticking out. It's the worst. It's the worst. Like, look at that. There we go. Like right there. Like that. Anyway. I'm just gonna go back now. So you always want to catch it before it does that, and then you find out it's like 5 rows up, and then you have to like frog it. I found out the word for unraveling your work is called frogging. I don't know why. If someone could Google it, if you could Google it, and please tell me, that would be lovely, because I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's called frogging. Like, what did the animal have to do with this? Okay, now I've lost. I have lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have not lost it yet. And you don't need to like focus on counting for this, because only a very meticulous person would count making a bralette cup, or making a cup in general. This is how you make a cup in general. So I'm not that meticulous. I don't pay that much attention to detail. I am horrible at pronouncing names. Thank you, Viara. Viara? Viara. Did I say that right? Thank you very much. Orange is one of my favorite colors, I won't lie, but purple is my main one. Purple is my main favorite color. Yeah, I chose the color orange for this stream because it would show nicer. Rip it, rip, rip, rip it, rip it. Oh, I get it. Wow. Oh, it's like the sound the frog makes. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Oh, Rochelle. Wow. I'm sorry. I highly do apologize. Thank you for spell pronouncing that for me. Nice to meet you, Rochelle. And thank you very much for Googling that. Now I know why. It's like, you know, when you get an epiphany, but then you helped me with that one, so highly appreciated. Okay, currently making a bralette, and it's taking its sweet time. I'm even trying to go as fast as I can, but even I'm slow. Okay, reached the peak, I'm going down again. 3 single crochets into that peak, into the same hole to create the peak. There's the word. Yeah, come here, Wolf, get here. It's a whole battle. Oh, thank you. So how long have you been crocheting for? You say you're not as good, but that means you've done something. So what have you done? And I'm glad your girlfriend told you to come watch. Thank you so much. Thank you to her. I'm sorry, I'm just reading your comment again. And when you say, I'm nowhere as good as this, I'm like, shh, it took me 10 years to get this far. I literally only focused on my business starting late last year. And that's when I started making a lot of stuff. I had the knowledge of crochet. I've had the knowledge of crochet for the past, I think it's 14 years now because I'm 24 and I started when I was 13. Yeah. So literally years of practice there. I didn't get into it too much until like I said last year. But yeah, I'm still even learning the basics as we speak right now. I'm just more adapt to it now. I'm still learning complicated stitches and Phew, the things people make. You know, when they say, oh, you know, your speed is different from other people and their years of experience doing the actual thing for so long, that makes sense. But I still low-key. Low-key. You always have that little bit of doubt in you. But you know what? I kicked myself today with the very rainy, not really rainy, it's still hot here. The sky is very deceiving. It's gray right now, but it's deceiving. The weather is hot. It's rained recently. Wow, I just jumped from one topic to the other. I apologize for that. I will do that a lot. You can just reel me back in. You can just, reel me back in. But like, no, go back to what you were saying. You better finish your things, but I'm going to crochet. Oh, you've actually finished a blanket? Note, I say a blanket. I have tried doing a blanket. It didn't work out very well for me. I have tried several. I have never finished them. So when you say you've actually finished a blanket, be it a baby blanket, sure it's smaller, but like, geez, you actually finished it. That's an accomplishment on its own right there. It's a big accomplishment. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the aid there. That's not the word to use. My brain is blank. But thank you. Thank you very much for your little comment on my perseverance there. You gotta have perseverance. There's no other way. Be it little steps, little steps. It takes little steps. Little steps. Okay, I'm gonna do a count again. Let's just make sure it's turned the right way. Okay, it's this way. Oh, it's so bendy. Oh. Okay, so middle, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Neat! We reached the small. Yay! This is for a very small boob. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This is gonna be for a very small boob. What's smaller than an A cup? I don't know. Is there anything even smaller than an K cup? An AA? Yeah, I'm gonna make a very small boobie, yeah. I'm just matching it up here, making sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly repeat what I said earlier. So the size 14 is for a small cup. So 14 small. When I say 14, I mean rows. So the way I just counted, so 1, 2, 3. These are rows, and each of these are 2 stitch rows combined. So these are 2 combined. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I'm currently on a small, extra small. All right, 14 is for extra small. Small is 16. So small is 16. Medium is 18, so this is a medium cup. So it's 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, and of course, I'll add 2 to it. Add 2 of these rows. So 4. Add 2 of these to make the next size. That's how I do it. And when I make my bralettes, do I even have a bralette available? Nope, I do not. I have sold them all. Okay. I would have loved to show you what it would look like finished. But hopefully, let's see if I can actually finish this. When you finish it up, so like I said, each row is each 2 rows makes the next size. So this is currently 18, 20 will be a large, 22 would be an extra large, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so forth. So this right now is a very small cup. Look how tiny it is. I don't know whose boob is going to fit in there, but apparently it's extra small. Yes. So good luck to whoever wears this. Oh, sorry, I'm in a crackle with myself. Yeah. Thank you, and tangents are good. No worries. I've got to go now, but I followed and have notifications. So be back sometime. Have a great time. I'd love to see the finished project. Great! You can always just come back to see the finished project. I'll probably finish this. I promise I will finish this on the stream. So you can always watch back and to get the stream. Lovely meeting you, Rachel. Yay! Daphne's back. It's all good. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am still on the 1 bra cup, sadly, but it's for an extra small, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So to finish off, you met me back at the right great time. Let me just get my scary. I call it a scary. With the scissor. It's the one word I learned here. I don't know what language it is. I only speak English. Okay, so what I did was I just yarned over like I did a chain, okay, and I just pulled the string, and I'm just gonna cut off. This is an extra small bra cup. And once you've cut off, you know the drill, you can hardly ever go back to it, so. Okay, that's done. Okay, so bra cup number 1 done. I'm gonna do a small, very small kitty bralette. This thing doesn't wanna look. It's but it's so stretchy. Look at the stretch. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the stretch. So when you wear it, it gives. One thing I like about this wool is that it gives coverage. So when I do my bralettes, I always like coverage. So most bralettes would fit just on the boob. I don't like that. I like it when it covers to the sides of it, almost to like half your rib cage towards that side. So that's how I make my bralettes, because I love coverage. I don't like people walking around almost like, you know. But people like that. Okay, starting on my second one. Let's see how long that took me. It'll be very sad. Oh, not bad, 1 hour. My scissor has a weird thing on it. I don't know how to remove it. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. Next. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's always 9 chains. You can go as high as you want, actually. You can always experiment if you wish. But I found out 9 chains is what works for me. Okay, into that first one, single crochet. Working with single crochets. It does that a lot. That whole going up thing. Listen. Okay. And don't forget this time. Chain 1, turn your work. And I learned something new today. Why the unraveling of a work is called frogging. It's so nice to know things. Okay, and now at that peak again, I'm gonna go and do 3 double crochets into that. Single crochets into that. Turning over, going into my row 2. Oh, my fingers are starting to hurt. Okay, now at the top. Two, 3. Ew, when playing the song, it's starting to piss me off. Let's change up the song a little bit. Peak. My favorite hook size is the 4mm hook size. What's your favorite hook size? Ah, no! See what happened there? See what happened? Missed something. Gotta go back! Ooh, I messed something up. My count was wrong. Dang. Okay. I put it in the wrong hole. If your work starts looking misshapen and you want to be as meticulous as me, you can always just change where the direction it's going. I could have actually changed the direction it was going, but I'm going to say, nah, do it right. Do it right. Okay, put in the second one. No, I put in the first one the other time. That's why. And the peak. Why am I saying peak hole? That's the wrong word to use here. Bye, Daphne! No problem. We'll see if I'm still on. I will be finishing this bralette with on here, so we'll see. Have fun! No, don't start raining again. No, it's raining again. I don't like the thunder. No. Okay. Let's go next one. Chain 1, turn your work, and keep single crochets. Trying to go as fast as possible, trying to go as fast as possible, and it's starting to rain again. You know what's funny is it's raining, but it's also blazing hot. Like this weather can't make up its mind. It just don't wanna. Okay. And we're at the peak. Like I said earlier, just follow the line going up. I messed it up somewhere there, but I'm not gonna. As long as it goes in a straight line going up and you fix it early, you're all good. You're all good. And froggy. Oh, the struggles of using two walls. Chain 1, chain your work, and back up again. After this, I'm just gonna count how many I have so far, so I know. Chain 1, turn your work, single crochet. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, grumbling of the skies. It's the grumbling of the skies. Peak, chain, 3 single crochets in the same stitch right at the top is what gives that nice triangular shape for the bra cup. Takes me approximately anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to make a bralette. If I'm very slow, 4 hours, because you know, we gotta drink water and eat in between sometimes. Of just working on it takes me around that time. Anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Depending on my speed and mood. Once again, for the stream, I will be doing a small cup. The one in blue is a medium-sized cup, but I'll be doing an extra small actually. I've already currently done one, working on the other. I'm almost there, almost there. Peak, 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Oh, come on. Oh, when that happens, it just totally messes up your rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna count. Okay, that's not it. There we go. Okay, so we got the middle, the little single ridge you got there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. What? This is exactly where I ended the other one when I started counting. Okay, that is a chain then. Wow, keep going off the frame again. Ooh. pull. It's getting dark. And chain one, chain your work. I just hope there isn't much thunder coming because I hate thunder. When I see the lightning flash, I'm just like, oh no, duck and roll. Almost there. Yay, almost there. There's a large breeze. Two, four, six, eight, 10. Currently on 12. So I have 2 more to go. Yay! 2, 3, going down. You heavy thunder. I'm just gonna put on the lights. Ooh. And peek. Come on. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $13. Last row. Yeah. You can get into the good part. And there goes the rain. Yep, there goes the rain. Peak, 3 single crochets in one hold. Woo, thunder. Yep, there it is. Okay. When I see the lightning, I'm just like, ooh, thunder. I hate thunder, so I have to close my ears. Yeah. Everybody got their weaknesses. Thunder just happens to be one of mine. Okay, I think this is the last stitch for the cups. Let's make sure. Okay, so we got middle. So we got the middle ridge, that single one there. Okay. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these together, make sure they're the same size. Put them together. Ooh, it's a big one. I don't like thunder. Okay. Okay, so you can see they are the same size. Cool. Now I'm just gonna... why did you decide to rain today? Tie off. Okay. I just did a chain and I pulled on the string. Now I'm gonna cut off. Ooh, on both of those. Okay, and then my wool dropped for a while there. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull on this. Oh, wasn't meant to cut it off. No, but it's okay. If you do happen to mistakenly do that, you can always reattach your yarn. It just means you will have, like, you know, extra freely bits around, extra ends around. They're not the nicest things to have, but you know what? That's okay. Another thing you can do is if you mistakenly cut it off like I did, I'm actually going to do this rather. I'm just going to tie it right back on. So I'm just retying my wool. Okay, I just do one knot. And then I'm going to weave in the ends later. But I think I'm going to do weaving in ends with you guys. Okay, so now we're going to start on the body part. So we're going to insert your hook right back where we started. You're going to chain one, and you're going to do a single crochet into every hole. So we got these holes and the ones in between. So you're going to put it into both the stitch and the holes it creates. So in there, just going to push this back away, take yourself away. Okay, the hole is created, stitch, the hole is created, and you're just going to do a bunch of single crochets. all the way down. The hole it created, and into the next one. Okay, you're also going to put it in that hole that started into that very first hole there, which we worked on, started our chains with. Okay, important, even though it looks like one little string dangling there. Okay, you see the hole it creates. When you open it up, it creates a hole. You're going to put it in there too. Into the stitch and the hole it creates. Stitch, hole, stitch, hole. A big thunder is coming. Okay, we're now at the end of the bottom. By the way, we're working towards the bottom now. Okay, so we're now going to attach this one. We're going to attach the other bra cup to it. And we're going to go into that very first stitch there. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through that. Okay, now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through that. So we did a single crochet, join it, and repeat all the way down. Into the stitch, into the hole it created, into the hole, into the stitch. I love the rain, but I don't like the sounds that come with the rain. Or the flashes that come with the rain. Including that middle one. And our cups are joined now. It's going to be a big one. Really? Wow. Also anticlimactic. I'm sorry guys, I'm afraid of them. It rained also when I was doing my other bralettes. Maybe it's a bralette thing. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got. Lightning. Okay, so now we've got the cups combined. Now we're just gonna go on to doing straps. I'm gonna cheat a little bit on this one. Should I? Should I not? Okay, I'll show you. So I have different ways of doing straps. So I can either cut off here, or I can work on the body and then come back to the straps by braiding them. So like doing a chain, a long chain, and then just attaching it to the points. That's what I call the easy way. Then there's the medium way, where you go halfway through. So you're going to go all the way on the sides, okay? And then you're going to go up, and then you cut it off there, you know, towards the end, okay? And then you reattach it to the side, and then you go all the way down again, or up, all the way up again, okay? You go all the way up, and then you cut it off there, okay? It depends on how thick or thin you want your straps to be. So maybe some other day I can do a strap tutorial. But for this, I'm going to do quite a thin strap, but I want it attached to my my work. So I'm going to do a corner now, and to do a corner, woo, yeah, there it is. Okay. To do a corner, you need to go in 3 times into that same spot. As you can see here, it's kind of rounded off. Look at that. It's like a nice edge there. Okay? Then you're going to go up, still doing your normal single crochets. Yeah, you can be quite, you know, you can be, this is where you can add your little flair to it, if you wish. So for example, I can decide to chain 2, skip 1, and go into my next one. Okay? And it kind of makes this hole at the end. So you can do designs. This is where you would normally do your designs. But for today, I'm just gonna leave this normal. Maybe another day I can do just a plain tutorial on like how to make different looks to a bralette. So I'll have multiple bra cups that I could use, and then I can just work on top of those, not from scratch like I did today. So I'm just currently going up. Ooh, 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 found it. Lightning and thunder is not my friend. I'm sorry guys, I am wasting time. Talking about time, let me check what the time is. About 15 minutes left of this. I'll be done in 15 minutes. We all know I ain't gonna be done in 15 minutes. Okay, so once again, we have that point where we have our peak. Okay, I am now going to do one more, okay, at that peak. So you're just going to do one single crochet. Whoa! It's not my friend. I don't like it. I don't like this for me. I really don't. Okay, so you're gonna just do one single crochet at your peak. Okay, and from there you're just going to chain as many chains as you want. Okay, so currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to do a total of 19 chains. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Okay, I always do one extra because you're going to always, I do that whole pulling on it and then cutting. So when you do that, that extra one disappears. So I've just cut and that extra one is going to disappear at the end. So I end up with only 90 chains. Okay, so strap number 1 done. To reattach. Woo-hoo. The skies are weeping. The skies are weeping. Okay. So you chain 1 to make sure it's attached. Okay. I'm going to chain another one as my actual chain. Okay. So you can see when you pull on it, it kind of, that first one you did kind of disappears. Okay. I'm going to turn my work. I have a lot of ends here. You can just move them away, tell them to go away. Oops, getting a double. Okay? Since you already have a corner, you do not need to do a corner here. Okay? So you're just gonna go on and do single crochets. All the way up like you did on the other side. Okay, I'm getting to my peak. Okay, I'm just going to do one more and that's where my peak would be. Okay, and then you're going to chain your 90 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, ooh. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91, just in case. Okay, another thing that you can do to make sure that your straps are equal is just align it up at the bottom, okay? And pull on the straps and make sure that they are aligned. So obviously sometimes you're going to miscount, so that's the best way to do that. Or you can be that person who goes back and recounts. I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna make sure they're somewhat equal. Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna cut off. So there's my, and they're somewhat equal at the end. Okay, there we go. Now we can continue to the body. Okay, still got my wool. It is now detached with the work. I'm gonna reattach it now. Okay, that part is really full, so I'm just gonna come to this side. Okay, you see right at the corner is where you're gonna insert your hook. And you want to leave nice long tails, so when you weave in, it's easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2. Okay, so chain 2. Actually, it's a chain 3 for 2 for a double crochet. I'm now going to work double crochets. So I'm done working singles. I'm not going to work doubles. And I'm going to not go into that same one that I started with the gap in between there. I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to go into the one next to it. And I'm just going to go all the way down. I'll try to keep this video under 2 hours, 13 minutes. Okay, to do a double crochet like I'm currently doing, you need to yarn over in through the hole you want to go into. Okay? Yarn over that, yarn over the wool, and you're going to end up with 3 loops on your hook. You're going to pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's how you do a double crochet. And I'm just going to take this all the way down. I've been doing singles this whole time, so my hands are used to doing the single. I'm not even showing it anymore in the frame. Okay, currently now on that single crochet. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to combine this middle part so it's not so weird and it doesn't go up too much. So what I'm going to do is, you see where it interlocks there? So you have that 1 and 2, okay? You're going to take 1, 2, and the 3 to combine it. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we're going to yarn over, in, pull, in, yarn over, and once again, in, and pull through all of them. Okay, and you're just going to continue. Did a half double there, did a half double. We did the single crochet to make it smoother, to make the body. Without the single crochet row that we did, it would have been quite difficult to do this double crochet row we're doing now. But some people choose to just go straight to the double crochet. I just prefer, it's my personal choice to do it this way. Okay, we're reaching the end. Yeah, this end is quite tricky. Okay, we have this little bundled up mess here. Okay. If your work looks like this and it looks like you have no more stitches left, okay, just go in whichever space, and I'm just gonna go right into that middle space there. Because you want your end. Okay, so I still have 2 more stitches there, as you can see. Okay, so you want that nice straight end. Okay, and this is what it looks like. If it lets me, because of my wool. It's gorgeous color, but the wool itself is quite bendy. So that's what we have so far. So many knots. Okay, if you want a bikini top, this is basically your bikini top. This is the end of it. Okay, so you've got your bikini top. All you would need to do is do like the way you did these straps here. You would just go whee with the chains, and this way as well with the straps. So yeah. So if you want your bikini top, that's where you would end it in your size, obviously. But I'm doing a bralette, so I'm going to chain 3. Apologies, chain 4 is, I'm now going to do a stitch I'm not sure what this is called. I just do it. You know when you just do things? Yeah, that's basically that. Okay, so I just do it. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to skip this one because this one doesn't even count. It doesn't count at all. This very first one doesn't count. So what you're going to do is skip that, skip this one, and go into your third. Okay, so go into your third. But right now, this is my second, in my opinion. Okay, you're going to chain 1 and skip 1, go into the next stitch. You're going to repeat this, chain 1, skip the next stitch, go into the next one. Chain 1, skip into the next one. Ooh, I haven't chained it. And there she goes. There she goes. Okay. Double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1. Double crochet. That one was so tiny, I was for a moment there confused. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next. Okay. Ooh, my back. Okay, so now we're in the middle again. And we're going to do something similar to what we did the other time. So, we're going to chain 1. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to continue. So still skip your normal one, chain 1. So we skipped that one middle. Okay, chain. Have I chained? Yes, I have. Okay, skip. Chain. 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 Okay, I should probably stop somewhere. Yay! No more rain and thunder. It's scary. Okay, now I believe I have like a few left. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the top. I'm gonna try, but if I can't get it in, there we go, I got it in. Okay, into that very last one. do one more row of this. Let me just see how I'm doing on time. Okay. Chain 4. Turn your work. And this can be your choice as well. Okay. I'm going to go, so if you want like a checkered kind of situation, okay, you can go in between the holes instead of going above them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go above them. So I have a nice squared out work at the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense. You see what I mean. Okay, so I'm just going right. Oh, I forgot to do my chain. Okay, so it's the exact same thing. We are going to chain as well. The exact same way you did it, just going into, and you're still skipping one because there's always that one in the middle. So you're still going to double crochet, skip one, chain, double crochet, skip, chain, skip one. Chain, skip one, chain, ooh, I didn't chain there. That looks weird, but it's okay. Mistakes happen, and sometimes your mistakes can also be designs. Because nobody notices except you. And probably other crocheters as well. Yeah, I'm not going to say that word. Okay, and then into that third chain that you did is where you're going to put that very last one. I'm just going to try to find it. There we go. Okay. What it looks like so far. Yeah, you can see the boobies. The cup parts are bending as they should, because you know women have curves, so it got a curve. Okay, now I'm just gonna do another row with the chain 3 instead of 4 this time, okay, of double crochets. So I'm gonna go in between the holes like that, okay, and then at the top, like we did in the previous row, doing double crochets. So in between and at the top. I keep going out the frame. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm just going to move myself into a more comfortable position. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. This one doesn't want to go, guys. Okay. Almost done! Almost done. Even my PC is like, nah, lady, you've passed your time. You've passed your time. Okay, we're almost at the end. I think we have like 2 stitches left. So 1, because sorry. Okay, into that top of the 3rd. Okay, we're officially now done with the bottom, and it has this nice look. Plus our little, that's what we have so far. Let me just turn this right side up. Okay, that's what we have so far. Let's see how we're doing on time. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is make little holes for the lace. So where it would tie, I'm going to do a tie back bralette. Okay, so it's going to be tied at the back, and you're going to have lace there. Okay, so where it ties back, I'm going to just make a nice base for it, and then I'm going to make holes where those lace is going to go into. So now I'm going to do 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, I'm going to go into the next one, the next hole where these holes are. Okay, and do 2 in there as well. So I've got 2 in there. Into the next one, I'm going to do 2 as well. So into each of these, 2 double crochets. Okay, so into this double crochet set as well. Something went wrong there. I don't want any ridgy thingies. Okay, it's starting to notch. It's knotting. This is bad. Oh, that is bad. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No. Okay, there we go. Phew. Okay, I'm gonna have to do those 2 again. But that's okay. It's better than it knotting. You never want your work to knot. I'll just toss this away now if you did it. I'm joking, I wouldn't do that. Okay, 2 into that as well. And into that very first, remember we did a single crochet going down? We're going to go once into that space next to it. Okay, and that's it. So we're going to end it there. Now we're going to make the holes. So chain 1. Okay, you're going to count how many you have so you know where to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's great, because now I know I'm going to skip 1, go into the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chain 2 and single crochet, skip 1, go into the next one. Okay, skip 1, go into the next one. Oh, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next one. Okay, I didn't chain on that very first one, so I'm just going to go back, reverse, reverse, it never hurts. Rather do it right. Okay, so I'm going to chain 2, skip 1, go into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next. And chain 1, skip 1, go into the nice corner at the end. Okay? Then you're going to just woof. Okay, that's a very long tail. I like long tails, but long tails that long are unnecessary. Okay, so now you have this little ridge where lace is going to go in between. Okay, you're going to repeat it on the other side. Ooh, the side is full of tails. And I'm adding another tail. Okay, I'm gonna do this fast. Remember, double crochet, so 1, 2 into each, into this one, 2. And I happen to be weaving in my end here. I don't know how or why, but I guess I'll continue. Okay, into the next one. And into the next one. And into that very first chain that we did here. So you're just gonna go into that next stitch that you see. Now we've done that side again. Woo! Gonna chain 2 and count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you're gonna do the exact same thing. So this is a chain 3, skip into the next one, single crochet, chain 1, into the next one, skip the next, go into the next one, chain 1, skip, chain 1, skip, and into the very last stitch. Okay, and we're just going to weave in. Okay, now we have that little side as well. And this is what we got so far. So far, this is what we got. Okay? And that's the actual bralette part done. So now I'm just gonna fold that. Ooh, I'm gonna go find my wool again. Here, wool. Yeah, I ended up leaving my wool on the floor, guys. Oh, it's clean. And now I'm just going to do a couple of chains. I'm actually not going to count this one. However, if you want me to give you a number, I would give you 120 for this size bralette. So I'm just going to do a bunch of chains. 1, 2, I'm just going to go at it. Just going to go at it because it needs to lace at the back. So you need to make it as long as is needed to lace at the back nicely. Okay, to go between these holes and zigzaggy kind of situation. Okay, so I'm just busy doing a chain here. Then I'm going to attach it. I shall not be doing the weaving of the ends in here because that takes time, first of all. And
Weaving in ends is not nice. It is not nice. Not nice at all.
Wow, going into 3 hours. What? Time flies. It flies. I'm just gonna do a couple more chains. Just for the sake of it. I think, you just do as many as you want. So, yeah. I just cut off. Now pulling on it. So, folding this in half. It's quite a long string. Let's see how many times I need to fold it to fit in the frame. Okay, I folded it 4 times to fit in the frame. Okay. Now, here comes the moment of choice. What I do is, you see the sides with a lot of ends? Yeah, I make that the inside. So, this would be the outside. So this is the part that would, show on the outside. And this is the part that would show on the inside. Now what we want to do is pass through this lace through these holes at the back. So I'm just going to kind of like bend my bra up like that. Okay. And then you can use your hook, or you can use your fingers to like pass okay, I'm gonna use the hook actually. Okay, so that's my first hole. I have to roll my lace like I'm rolling my roll. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull on this one. There's the first, yeah. So you're gonna go backwards. Oh, wow, went all the way out my frame. Oh, okay, so you don't go backwards, you go forwards. Apologies, I apologize. Okay. Let's use the... Wow. Okay. Where are you, Bo? Where are you? Okay, that first one can be quite tricky to work. I know there's a lot of ends. It's because I joined and joined and joined and joined things. So try not to join too much. I'm just pulling on this so I can get somewhat of an equal. This is the crucial part with your lace. So you want to line it up at the bottom here. Okay, so you want to line it up at the bottom, hold it, and then pull on it. And then as you go, you can just release a little bit. This beautiful wool is also a stressful one. It bunches up like this quite a bit. So your choice of wool also matters. Okay, so this is my next one. I'm battling with this. It's like, no, no. Okay, so you can see we have a little lace situation going on. Now this wool is so jumpy. It is so jumpy. I think at this point I'm doing it wrong. But you know what? It's okay. As long as you got lace in the back, you're all good. Yeah. Okay, going on my last one.
Get off my hook.
Okay. Left side, almost. Left side done. Now I'm gonna go on the right. The very last one. Okay, and as you can see, there's your lace. Obviously, it's gonna wrap around your body nicer. But yeah, there it is. Okay, what I like to do in my ends is I usually like to do a little tie. This is just personal preference. Okay, you can do it whichever way you want. You can just leave it the way it is. Just like to tie it to the end. And like take it to the top and then just like tie it off. It doesn't even have to like reach the end. It just secures it more because if this place comes undone, it's gonna stop here. So it's kind of like a stopper. I do a stopper. And I just cut off. Note, I am cutting off the ends of my strings that I did. Just the strings. You need to weave in the actual bralette ends. Okay. Don't cut them off alone. The bralette is not going to last if you do that. Okay, I'm also going to cut these ones off from the straps. Tie them off first. Okay. Tie it pretty tight. And cut off. Got our little bralette. I just like to do bows, guys. Because bows are adorable. Okay, actually I'm not going to do that. Tie it up yet. Okay. What it looks like on the back. Okay. And what it looks like front. With all its ends and all. So just weave in the ends and you're all good. Okay, remember what I said about, I spoke about coverage earlier. So it's bending off like this because I like the coverage. It's gonna end up like a halter neck, the way a halter neck would fit on you. So it gives a nice wrap around your back, even the cups themselves. So it gives a nice fit on the sides of the chest area. So that's why I personally like, that's how I personally like doing my bralettes. So yeah, in my next video, I will put this up on my mannequin so I can show what it actually finally looked like without the ends. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. To the one viewer who is still here. Thank you so much for watching. To those who are here as well. Stay safe, stay well.